Hi guys, so today we're in Arklow on a very wet and windy day, but we've come here to have a look at the Howard Mausoleum here in Arklow. And first you can see this beautiful mausoleum. This is also for the Howards. So let's hope that the rain stays away. I hope you can hear me because it is extremely windy and we're in between showers at the moment. So there's two doorways here. Hi Colleen, how are you? But these are actually completely bricked up. Hi Nancy. And you might make out it's for Isabella, second daughter of the Honourable Hugh Howard. There's a few names. There's a Captain R.N., 5th Earl of, and then that's hard to read. And then there's another, the Honourable Hugh Howard again there. 1840 is wrote on that. Hi Kimberly. Hi Brenda. Hi Irish Eyes. But I'm going to just go back out. Now it is extremely windy, so as I go up around it is going to get worse. So I hope, hi Ron, hope you can hear me. And here comes the rain. So this is a mausoleum for the Howards. And I did have my son here, I think last year maybe, and he thought it was a bank. But it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. We have some more monuments here, and we'll just take a quick look at these before I bring you up to the Pyramid Mausoleum. This just says Charlie, is it? Beloved husband of Lucy Tyrrell. That's 1944. There's Lucy there as well. That looks like 1965. That one there is damaged. And we've one in there as well, but I don't want to go in that far because we'll be walking on graves. So we'll go up. As I said, it's going to get very windy, so I'll try and talk over it. I have a mic here with a cover on it, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But just look at that. Absolutely amazing. This is also the Howard Mausoleum, and they were quite a rich family, I suppose. But there's supposed to be, I think, 18 coffins in here. Now, the Wicklow County Council are taking this over and they're hoping to restore it. Now, I'm not even going to see if I can pick it up if I go back out of it. Look at that. It is absolutely huge. Quite amazing. Now, it's getting extremely windy, but I've travelled about an hour and a half to get here, and it was lovely when I was leaving home, but unfortunately it's turned nasty. Out there in the distance, that's Arklow town and the cathedral. You can barely see it. There's a bit of a fog and a mist coming in now. So that's all of Arklow. And this is the pyramid then is, hi Kyra. The pyramid then stands high above the whole cemetery here. Now we can see that there is restoration going on, and please God I'll get back and I'll do this properly when it's all finished. But just look at that. Now I don't see a date on it, but I'm going to go back around and have another look. We had gorgeous weather yesterday, and seemingly this is the weather we're forecast now for about a week or so. Let's just have a look at this first. This is Darcy, 1869, George Heath Darcy. So we do have writing up here. There's in the year of our Lord 1785. Within the walls of adjoining church lie the remains of, it looks like Dorothy Howard, other wife of John Howard Esquire, who departed this life December. Well, now to me that looks like 1684. I'm just going to see if I can point that out to you. Yeah, it's 1684. To whose memory and that of their, something as a place of burial for his family, Ralph Viscount of Wicklow, has caused this monument to be erected. And it says, in the year of our Lord 1785. So quite amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. So you can see down along here then we've a lot of graves. Thanks Irish Eyes, appreciate that. This is 1844, aged 46. Mary Ann Kieran, it looks like. Also her sister Mary Ann Stone, 1858 on that one. So I'm just going to have to be careful of where I walk. This is Kieran as well. Sarah Kieran entered into life 1903, age 73. And then there's Edward Kieran, who was called home, 84 he was, in 1904. We've an 1825 and it's the Kierans as well. So we have a look just around the side. Beautiful cross there, absolutely gorgeous. So I mean, I really do hope that to come in and restore this, because the history here is quite amazing. We've 1840 here, and this is Peter Kieran, so obviously a lot of family here. 1849, he was only 21, and George 1854 possibly, aged only 19. And then we've Mary and Eve, I think it is, who died young. So sad there. So you'll have to forgive me for the audio. I'm kind of walking into the wind now, but I just want to have a look down here. Now I hope the coverage says, guys, I have checked this and it was very good. So we'll keep going. Yeah, the slate lasts longer. They really do. So look at this. Now would you believe this is held up with wire? But we'll try to get in a little bit further. No snakes in Ireland, no, thank God. And this is Kieran as well, and this is Elizabeth Kieran. And it looks like of Bridge House, Arklow, in memory of her beloved husband Henry Kieran, who departed his life 1886, age 40, and also their son George. He was only 7 when he died in 1886, and their other son then could be Edward, drowned at sea the 11th of March 1891, age 22, and then also the above named Elizabeth, who died on Ascension Thursday, the 10th of May 1923, age 78. So very young, 2 brothers passed away. But this, look at this. It goes right up into the trees. Absolutely brilliant. Hi Connie. And we've another one just here with a railed feature as well around it. But you can see the wire there, and actually that wire is attached to the tree, comes all the way along and around that. Now I don't know whether that's going to hold it up, and you can see there then you've like a complete drop behind it. But just look at that, right into the tree like. Hi David. So we keep going. I'm going to try get under this wire and go on another bit. Anything on this one first? Let's see. That looks like Terry, maybe. Isaac, 1873, age just 21. So another young person there. This is Kieran here as well. So there is a lot of Kierans. And it's strange then that we have such a beautiful Howard Mausoleum. And it's absolutely massive, as I've said. This is John anyway. I'm going to try and get around it. Looks like the 1900s. He was 66. Also his beloved wife Mary, and she was 72 when she died. And 3 children who died young. So as I said yesterday, you just read that an awful lot. And I suppose diseases and everything else didn't help back then. Certainly didn't have medicines like we do today. S.H. Ethan Esquire, late Captain, 62nd Regiment. She died the 10th of December 1864, aged 84. So is that Letita? Amelia Ethan. Relief maybe of S.H. Ethan Esquire. So look at this one. And this is another one that's kind of just teetering at the side of a drop, I suppose. I can see Susan Jane on this. And also this is Kieran as well. Richard and Dorothy Kieran of Kings Hill, Arklow, who entered into rest 1887. She was 20 when she died. So another beautiful monument there, absolutely gorgeous. We've more writing on the side. It's George Kieran, 1938, only son of the said Richard and Dorothy Kieran, and beloved husband of Emily. So another beautiful one there. So I'm facing the wind now, so you'll have to forgive me. We've one here on the ground, it's all broken. 1864, Lydia Higginbottom, erected by a Lydia for her husband. Sorry, her beloved father, Richard Higginbottom, 1864. So very sad that that's just left there. Erected by Sarah Donnelly in memory of her mother, Elizabeth Wade, 1876, aged only 46. Also her father, he died in 1885, aged just 55, and then the above Sarah herself, she was only 50 when she died. So they were all very young, mother, father and daughter. So as you can see, just there, it's all fallen away into a huge hole there. Let's have a look at this one. This is Sherwood, 1866, aged 35. Francis, erected by Francis. His beloved wife, Rhoda, 75. And also there's a son there as well, 1904 there. So I'm not going to walk that way, guys, because it just looks too dangerous. You can see the tombs here also look like they're going to fall down there, and we already have a headstone there. So what's the picture like, guys, on this blustery, wet day here in Arklow? Looks like a foundation of a... Do you know something, T? You could well be right, because wait till we have a look. It's the shape of it is quite strange. And actually, do you know what? They have planted trees down here. I can see rocks down there as well. So what's your thoughts, T? You can see posts there, and as I said, trees have been planted. So I'll come up out of there because it is a little bit dangerous. And we make our way back up around. We have two tombs here. And another broken one there. As I said, you know, they are hoping to restore this place. The local council have taken it over. So just look at that. It's terrible. All broken. Now I'm just watching where I walk. Look at that. That is so sad. And we've literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here on the ground. Another one over there. 2 tabletop ones. And one with rails as well. Now this is another one. Now I was told recently that these are similar to mort safes. You have your headstone, and then you have these cement caps on top, and they're nice, big and heavy. So it well could be that that's what they were for. We'll have a... We won't be able to see that now. Any date even. We've 1868 there anyway. Maybe Henrietta. And there's an Edward beside her there. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? But look at that. Absolutely magnificent. And as I said, excuse me, I believe there's 18 coffins in there. We're in Arklow in Wicklow. Kilbride, I think it is. The Howard Mausoleum. If you Google Howard Mausoleum, it'll show you where we're at. This looks like Thomas. Would you look at that? Why would that be in it? Look at the shape of it. It's a complete circular mark in that. There's the big drop. We've a gorgeous headstone just down there. Can I see that? It looks like prestige. Yeah, there's a 23-year-old in that one. Just this one here, and there's that opening there. I don't know what it is, but there's those tabletop tombs, and you can see this one here with the rails around it. Now I'd love to get in over there. I don't know whether we'll be able to. We'll try, because we might be able to read the writing on those. Look at that. You can see the little gate just there, so you can walk in, and that's definitely, I'd imagine, must be the ruins of the church. 1796 I'm seeing right now, age 74. The torch of course won't pick anything up, it's too bright. So yeah, sorry, 1796, yeah, age 74. It says, I think Mary there, Sherwood. Sherwood is the name. A circle for a tile or a picture. You could be right, actually. Now, I don't think I've ever seen a tabletop tomb with a picture on it, but you may well be right there, actually. That is definitely a good guess. So this is the Sherwoods here anyway, and as I said, 1796, and Mary Sherwood. We also have actually there February, I just can't get in to show you, February 1794. So that's Mary. Mary departed February 1794, aged 42. And then we have somebody else down, maybe Joseph Sherwood. It looks like her father. 1796, age 74. I just can't get in to show you, sorry. And that's Sherwood there as well. And here we have all these tombs here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 14 of those tombs all in a row here. Let's see. Here lieth the body of... No. That definitely looks like it was a rune. Oh, guys. Just as I come around here. Oh my God. Guys, can you see there? Now, I wonder, was this a crypt? There is partially like a tomb top down there, so obviously that's from there where you can see the hole. My God. I didn't expect to see that. I don't know whether you are going to see anything in there. Can you see anything at all, guys? What is it picking up? Let me see if I can. Of course, the more I zoom, the less likely we are to see anything. There is something in there, isn't there? Now I know I can see kind of a pallet. But what else is down there? I can see, what is that, like shea? Is that something that somebody has, that looks like shea. Is that somebody now that has gone in there and vandalized it? I don't know. Can you see it at all, guys? We have something there. That is something I'm going to have to look at, and if I see anything at all, I'll post it up. Definitely like walls in there. Did anybody see anything there, guys? Now, how am I going to get myself out of here? I want to try and get around that and have a closer look. Yep, there's definitely, that is all walled. Looks like a crypt. It definitely does look like a crypt. That's definitely a wall. Sorry now, guys, I am just far too curious at the moment. Look at that. So I think we have an open crypt there that is either collapsed or I don't know, did somebody try to break in there or what the story is. I can't see any dates on the top stones there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of similar type of headstones here. Let's get the torch and have a look. We've 63 anyway. 1814. It looks like Rob or Robert. And it's not picking up. It's too bright for the torch, I think. These are all similar. I'm presuming that this is a family plot. Now we'll come around this way. Samuel J. Marshall, in memory of his parents. Samuel Marshall died in 1904, age 52. Annie Marshall, she was 92 when she died in 1932. And yeah, I'm definitely going to have a closer look at that. So how's the audio at the moment? Are we getting a lot of feedback from this wind that's blowing? We've another one here, has a rail on it, but also this tomb is completely broken. I wonder, can I just have to be careful now where I'm walking. A lot of stone underneath here. Let's see if we can see a date even from the side of it. I might be able to see something. Nothing there that I can see. We have a little small one here. The body of 1734, guys. Oh, I hope you can see that. Can you see that? 1734? 1734. The body of... Hi Bob G, how are you? Yeah, Denise, I'm just trying to... I'm too curious for my own good, that's the problem, and I kind of get myself into trouble sometimes. So this is the 31st, yeah, that is definitely 1734. Now it would be fantastic if we could read the body of... I don't know whether you can see that, I can't. I wonder, is that Matthew? I think it's Matthew. Departed this life. He was 40. So do the maths there, guys. If he was 40 when he died in 1734. Now, sorry. As I said, the picture has cleared up slightly. I'm just going to zoom in for anyone that's come on now. That there is Arklow, and Arklow Cathedral, and Arklow, it just, you know, it stands out above everything there in Arklow. And out there then you have cliffs and you have the sea. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely beautiful that weather has cleared up. With the mountains then in the background. 1964 held on Irish Eyes. I'm not going to chance going in there because, well, it's not for the wet long grass, it's just I don't know what's underfoot, and it's just too dangerous at times to even chance it, you know. I did take a fall yesterday while we were up in the mountains trying to find lovely headstones, so we just have to be extra careful. So we're kind of getting into the wind now, so I'll try and speak up. We'll try and get a look at the mausoleum from this side. Look at that. Oh, I'd love to get in there. I'd love to be able to peephole or a vent or something just to have a look in there. Yeah, it's really windy, really wet, windy day, and this is going to be the way it is from now until next summer. Unfortunately, Ireland has the worst weather. So I'm going to have to buy some wellies, big umbrellas, and get out there. Let's have a look. This looks like an old one as well. Lads, there it is, 1768. And that you can see quite clear. He was 52, or she, let's find who it was. William. Maybe William, Richards, maybe. They have that old style writing is sometimes really, really hard to read because a name might start just here and it will continue on underneath, and it makes it really hard to read. But I mean, 1768, before the rebellion in Ireland, and look at that. The writing is so clear, and I mean the style of it. Look at that. Look at the H. Absolutely gorgeous. And for some reason, when you find those old ones, they do seem to holds their own over all the time that they're sitting there in the elements. Now there's another one down here that I have to get to see before we finish up, so just bear with me a second while I make my way down slowly. We've another one of those let's call them mortsafes here. It's the headstone and these big cement slabs over the grave. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. It's Thomas, for sure, Thomas. 1873 there, so Thomas, 1873. Look at this. That is, and there's nothing actually in there, unless under that long grass there is a tomb maybe or something. That is quite amazing. The rails, these big cement pillars or blocks, and behind that we have a tabletop tomb that has a thanks, Ron. That's a broken tabletop tomb, but we won't get over to that. Now look at this one, and this one stands. Look at this. Oh yes, we'll be able to read this. These are these lovely lead letters that I absolutely love, but unfortunately it's they either fall off or I suppose crumble away with time. But you can just see, if I point it out, these are like little lead lettering. So this was erected by William Letitha Gregory, not sure I got that right, of their dear children. We've Willie, 1893, aged 8, guys. Thanks, Denise, appreciate that. He was only, so Willie was 8 years old and 6 months. So very, very sad. Also, it looks like Alan died 19th of April, 1893, only 2 guys. Also John, who died, okay, I'm not going to be able to Dunker Q, not sure, guys, maybe you'll know. 12th of July 1890, aged 11 years, and also the above named 1917, aged 57. And then Willie Gregory, he was 62 when he died in 1919. So we have Mammy, Daddy, their son Willie, their son Alan, and their son John. 8 years and 6 months, 2 years and 11 years old. So how sad was that for the Gregory family? And I'm so happy that we were able to get down here and read those names. Oh, that is just so sad. All their little children. Aren't we just blessed to be alive today and in good health, thank God. That is so sad. And unfortunately it is a fact of life, and I've discussed it in comments before. It's never right for parents to bury their children, never. Thomas, Michael and Annie. So erected by husband and 3 children, Thomas, Michael and Annie, in loving memory of their mother, Mary Byrne, 1891. She was 63 when she died. We have another one here. Erected by Nicholas of Arklow. Wife Margaret, in memory of their daughter Mary Jane, who died, and that looks like who died young. Also their son Nicholas, 1857, aged 1 year, and also their son James, 1898, he was 57 when he died. So we have another young person there. And look at that, the mausoleum just stands over the whole lot. So quite amazing, really. I mean, what did we say on that? I can't remember, 17 something. To be able to build a structure like that, to have the money to build a structure like that, even nowadays, you would just wonder, wouldn't you? There's one up here actually. Nice detail on it. Like two hands. Look at that. John Price, maybe, or Prize. Their daughter, Ellen, who died 1863, aged just 8. So another young child buried here. Look at the hands. So just too sad to be reading little children's names. Here lies the body of, looks like Nathan. Look at the writing on this. 1772, guys, age 33. Looks like Natha, Springer, maybe. So there it is, 1772. So look at that for detail on that one. Absolutely gorgeous. A brilliant run. We'll have to meet up for sure. You'll have to bring your wellies and a raincoat and an umbrella. Oh, just to be sure. We often say a day in Ireland has all the seasons in one. I mean, it's beautiful now again. We've cleared up, but you might see rain, sun, wind, everything, all the elements in one day here. So we'll make our way just up along here on the bank. And we see this one, Annie Price, 1909, just on that tomb there. And we've another one there, Richard Price. So obviously the prices are here. 1865 on this one. Can't make out the name, but those are the lead letterings we were just looking at. Now have a look at this. Underneath the pyramid, erected. Let's see. Our dear Mother Jane, widow of James Gregory, 1890. 55 years old, and in memory of Mary, daughter of the above, Jane Gregory, 1904, aged 48. That is amazing. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have a tomb on top of it as well, and I'm sure that probably says the same. There is a John William there as well, 1875. He was just 15. Beside it there as well, we have Jane Gregory. 1816 it looks like, age 60, and I'm not sure I'll get into there. Thanks, Janice, appreciate that. Zara, hi. So let's just have a look. Now we do have a flat stone there, so possibly there was writing there at some stage, but it is gone. A few more of those tabletop tombs here, and I've said this before, it is extremely hard to read them, and I think it's possibly because they're faced to the elements. We've another one there with that big cement slab over it. So that kind of brings us around back to the start again, and back to the mausoleum, and the door, it's all bricked up. Although we do see an opening just there, so So maybe that's something now I'm going to have a look at. But there's the date, 1785. Possibly like an urn on top. The wind is picking up again. So guys, thanks a million for joining me. We have a premiere tonight. Irish time. I think it's 9:30. 9:15 maybe. I'm sorry, you'll have to see it online. So I'm going to have to drive home and join you for that, and it's an amazing premiere. I'll give you a little hint, there is a mausoleum involved, so you'll have to come along and have a look at that with us. So once again, thanks very, very much for joining me. Take care, God bless, and please God, talk to you soon.